back to the Metal Antics Podcast, episode 32. My name is Chris, and I'm joined today by my co-host Isaiah.
Hello.
I'm here with Michael.
Hello, also.
And we are here with Nolan, the guitarist of Kublai Khan, Texas. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. It's good to be back playing shows, Day 2.
Yeah. So no one else knows, but I was at the show last night. Obviously, we all here now, but they put on an amazing show. Unreal. All the openers you guys had were unreal. The crowd was just reacting so well to everyone, and it was just a good time. There were some crowd killers, but we got past that.
For sure, yeah.
But the moshing was great. I'm sore as hell. It was an amazing time.
Thank you, man.
And we're here now for part 2.
Yeah,
And
ready to go,
Yeah.
Actually, the last tour we did before everything shut down started here, so it's cool to be back here. The last time we toured, doing it again, it's cool.
Who were you guys playing with?
That was Terror. That was with Terror.
Terror, okay.
Yeah. In last March, I want to say. February, March.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Or 2020, February, March. Not last February, March. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, so way longer than... Does it feel longer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes and no, I guess. Now that we're doing it again, it feels like we're kind of picking up where we left off a little bit, and it's it's just good to see homies like I Am and Chamber, we've known for a while anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But also during the time off, it was just man, is this ever gonna end? Will I ever play a show again?
Right.
What
Yeah.
I mean? But it's good to be back.
Yeah, because we were saying sorry.
No, you can go if you want.
2022, 2023 is when shows will come back.
Yeah.
And here we are. There's obviously a variant out there, but it's not as severe yet, and I think we're gonna be able to handle it better than we did the first half of it.
Yeah, especially with there being a vaccine already ready, and
Mm-hmm.
just people already having it as well, rather than just getting it for that. Hopefully, it dwindles.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm yesterday was my first show back. I played my first show ever Sunday, and this is the first big show back, and just feeling that bass in your chest from the drum just feels great.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
For the first time you walk in, you're like, oh fuck yeah.
Yeah. I've been practicing at home this whole time off, but finally getting to play with the guys again.
Mm-hmm.
It's
That's what I was gonna say. That was my next question. What were you guys as a band during the whole quarantine thing?
We actually recorded an EP, this March of this year, and I think we're slowly putting it out. We'll put a song at a time. I think we're putting it out next spring.
Ooh,
the whole
Stay tuned.
Yeah. It's 5 songs, so I'm excited about that. That's pretty much what we did as far as being a band goes. We all just got jobs. Eric's a tattoo apprentice right now. Matt's a barber apprentice. I'm a bartender. Just at a restaurant at home, and Isaac's doing whatever Isaac does in Nashville.
Everyone's just normal people.
Exactly. Just being normies.
Productive and all of that.
Yeah. Matt does the barbershop with Joe from Fit for an Autopsy.
That's right. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Joe's a good guy, man. It's cool that they were able to do that together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool. Matt is the most soft-spoken man I've ever talked to in my life.
Yeah.
Literally just talking to him, you would never think he goes up there and yells "motherfucker" all the time.
Oh yeah. He's a sweet guy. He really is. Just a polite gentleman from the South.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Every time I go to talk.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna ask, did getting back on stage last night, did it feel as good as you imagined it would feel after the whole time being off?
Oh yeah. I was nervous as hell. You know what I mean? Just pacing back and forth, backstage, just waiting to get up and do it, and every band would get done, I'd be all right, 2 more bands, all right, 1 more band.
I was wondering that too. Do you guys get nervous also?
Oh yeah, even before, I get nervous before every set, but once we start, it's okay, I'm good.
Yeah,
I've done this before.
Even though every show you get nervous at?
Yeah, straight up.
And then you just come out and start shredding, you kill it.
Yeah, as soon as I hit that first note, everything sounds good, and it's oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all the relief, you're just everything sounds good.
Exactly.
Let's go now.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels doing this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm freaking out until I hit record.
Right.
Because everything has to be not perfect, but doable.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And then it just flows. Yeah.
Yeah. And then now we're just talking anyone would talk.
Absolutely.
But,
just hanging out.
Yeah, I saw you last night. You're smiling on stage the whole time.
Oh yeah, I was having a good time, man. It was. I missed it. I missed it a lot.
Imagine.
Yeah.
But I wanted to talk about some of my favorite songs, just
okay.
cause.
Yeah.
The song "The Truest Love" is
good one,
fucking unreal.
Thank you.
It just goes so hard. lyrically and instrumentally.
Yeah.
Like that. I like that lead part a lot. Like where it like turns into the last like I guess
the end.
breakdown.
Yeah.
Atmospherically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking masterpiece to me. Every time I show someone Kublai Khan, I'm like, yo, you gotta listen to The Truest Love.
Yeah.
And then, obviously I'll show them like The Hammer and like Antipile, but that is always my go-to. Just
Hell yeah.
It just fucking slaps.
That's unique, actually. Thank you. That last riff was actually the first riff written for that song.
Oh, really?
It started with that riff. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. I actually like got a new guitar, and I was listening to Mastodon a lot at the time. And it was like a Mastodon, like the Eclipse, like the LTD Eclipse one, and that's just what came out, and I was just like, well, there it is, there's the riff. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Matt's just going ham with the vocals on
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
I can't speak any more highly of that song.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem,
you.
man.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have Matt on my team, too.
Yeah, right.
Like, just making everything, making me better,
I thought you were gonna say
Oh no, I
don't wanna
was,
cut you
but
off.
I didn't know if you were about to talk. So I was gonna say, so like, do you think you have like a major inspiration, or do you think, like you just said, you're just inspired by what you're listening to at the moment?
I think in general, like the band is pretty like influenced by like older like metalcore bands like Bury Your Dead, For me, like Advent, even I know you wouldn't necessarily like hear it, like it wouldn't be obvious, but like Meshuggah is a big one, like Converge, like Dillinger, like I come from like that kind of background. But a lot of the stuff that I write a lot of the stuff that I write is very influenced by what I'm listening to as well at the time, like in combination with making it still us.
I feel like music influences a lot of decisions other than musical decisions. Like maybe you're listening to a song, you want to do this, you want to do this or that, or
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, like lifestyle.
It's
right?
very inspiring. Yeah, no, for sure. I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, like I see people on stage and like what they're wearing when I was a kid, and I'm like, wow, I want to wear that.
Yeah.
Like Billy Joe Armstrong's up there wearing black jeans, a fucking collared shirt, and a tie, and I'm like, wow, that looks really good. I want to wear that.
Yeah.
I hear him
I want to go to a funeral.
yeah, let's go at a funeral. Yeah, but he pulls it off. I totally missed seeing Green Day this week. I wanted to so bad.
Were they here?
Yeah, they were playing at Citi Field with Weezer and Fall Out Boy, but Fall Out Boy didn't play.
Oh, really?
They had COVID. Yeah.
I saw someone.
Seems to
post
be a
that they're
thing
there.
going on right now. Sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. But I think I saw one of my friends on Snapchat was there, and like the crowd was like dead for some reason. Like they were singing Weezer, and like everybody around them was just like.
Yeah, I don't know what people have against Weezer. I love
Yeah,
Weezer.
like Weezer's fine. Like for some reason, I've seen online people just do not like Weezer for some reason. I'm like, what did Weezer ever do to you?
They're catchy. They're sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
They got riffs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They just did a cover of Enter Sandman by Metallica.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole cover album that they did is pretty cool as well.
I've only listened to the one by Weezer, like the Enter Sandman one.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, it's unique.
Yeah, they're a good fucking band. Like their guitar player is insane. He's got a lot of cool like philosophies like behind like tone and stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, they're definitely hated on for no reason.
Yeah,
just like
I agree.
Nickelback. I think Nickelback's hated on too much. I love Nickelback.
Yeah.
Nickelback's
I'm not a big Nickelback fan, but I wouldn't say that. I would never just be like, yeah, Nickelback is like the worst band in the world.
You
I
gotta
feel
give
like
them
it's
the
like a
respect.
meme,
Yeah, it's just cool to like dislike Nickelback.
For sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got riffs.
Oh yeah.
Nickelback's got riffs.
Yeah, how you remind me?
and photographs.
And photographs.
Yeah, they got photographs.
Oh man.
But so what are you expecting from the rest of the tour? Are you expecting just rowdy crowds the entire time?
I hope so, man. I hope like what I'm thinking is because last night went so well, like the first night, it's gonna get shared around, right? And hopefully people will just get stoked and want to come and have a good time and get crazy.
I've never acted so crazy at a concert in my entire life. I was just in the pit. I was like screaming lyrics back. And
Totally.
I'm sore as shit. Like I have the worst Charlie horse in my left leg right now, but I'm gonna power through. We actually did interviews with the two local openers, Born Anew and Life Itself.
Yeah.
So it's really cool seeing like 5 sick bands in a row.
Totally. Yeah.
It just doesn't stop the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even right after the concert, Chris called me, and he just sounded like completely tired. Like he called me, he's just like, I had such a fun time. I'm like, God damn.
Are you alive?
I answered. He's like, are you sleeping? I'm like, no, I'm just laying in bed. He just sounded like he's dying. He's like, it was such a good show.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's I think people are, hungry for it again,
Oh, yeah,
for the music.
100%.
Like people are just stoked that it's happening.
Is there any state that you're really looking forward to play?
I'm really stoked to play Hoosier Dome because Hoosier Dome's always insane, and it's sold out already. So
Oh wow.
yeah, so it's gonna be really fucking cool. That's in Indiana, in Indianapolis. So
Indiana Hoosiers.
yeah.
Alright. That's cool.
Yeah, no, I can't even imagine what it's like to just be on a tour and just see like sold out. Like I can't even imagine. Like I'd be scared the whole time to go out and see what the crowd looks like.
Right.
I'd be like sold out. Like God damn.
And it's sold out fast.
Yeah, no, for sure. You know, there's also like the other end where it's like, oh man, like we haven't done this in a while. I hope it goes well still. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you don't want something to fuck up, especially on the sold out. It's like, oh man.
Yeah,
so many
yeah.
Things that would just bother me.
For sure. Or that people even come out, you know, like they haven't forgotten. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
We're still a band, guys.
Oh yeah.
Please
Yeah.
stay listening to us.
I wanted to talk about Absolute real quick.
Okay.
The album, because once again, it's a fucking masterpiece to me.
Thank you, man.
Of
Thank
course,
you.
this is just gonna be a compliment fest from me because
I appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
Thank you.
I love it. Like in the last few years, I've gotten to like your guys' style of music, which is like I would put it like with Varials and Knock Loose and that stuff, just like
Sure,
the
yeah.
hard hitting riffs and
Yeah.
like the strong lyrics. Because I think lyrics make a song so much heavier than a riff could.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely. The theme, like thematically, 100%.
Yeah, like again, like The Truest Love, obviously, The Hammer. I read that it was about like social anxiety and like
Right?
I could
Yeah.
tell.
Yeah.
So just like being able to express yourself out there, just like wow, I can relate to this person lyrically. So it just makes me much more passionate listening to this song.
Totally. And that's really good about that too, is writing about like relevant things that are relatable, that people can get behind, like, oh, I deal with that as well, because at the end of the day, like, pretty much everyone does, So it, I don't know, it really brings that connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like No Kin is about racism, I believe.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. It's
fuck your hate.
I think he had a relative or whatever. Obviously, he's not white, but he has his family is, but he had like a family member that was in the KKK that he like didn't know about until he found out about way later, and so that's what that's kind of about. It's like
shit.
him like finding out that out and being like, what the fuck,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
The way you talk about like Absolute and how much you like it, like I love the album, but I really like Nomad, I believe it, like the album right before that, like the first 4 songs, like I can just listen to those on repeat. Like they're in my playlist just back to back, so whenever it comes on, I just take off shuffle and I just let them all play. I'm
Hell yeah.
I gotta fucking listen to this.
Hell yeah, man.
And like Antipile, when that harmonic kicks in, the 2 like quick ones, and like you drag out the last one.
Yeah.
That just like it butters my roll,
Thank you, man. That song actually was recorded during New Strength, and we were gonna put it out like as a bonus track at one point, but we just never did. And then when Nomad came around, it was like, all right, we got to put it out. Like we got to do it.
Yeah. And it's great you guys played still.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it worked out.
Yeah. Did you have anything for this?
Oh yeah, I did.
Go ahead.
Is that the album that
Michael?
Michael, take it. Is that the album? That was what year was that album? That was 2017, right?
I believe so.
That was I think we saw you guys at Warped Tour in that year.
Oh yeah, 2018. 2018.
Yeah. I was
That
there. I
worked
was
out.
actually meeting Wage War like right in front of the stage, and I saw you guys play the Hammer. I was like, wow, these guys are fucking good. I've never heard of them.
Yeah. Warped was good for us, man.
If you were at Wage War, then we were in the crowd.
No, I was meeting Wage War, like, and they're like playing over to the side, and I was listening the entire time because it was like a half-hour wait, so I got to catch the whole set. But yeah, sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I don't know. I feel like I just keep rambling on.
I
I feel like I just keep rambling on.
Keep rambling.
I bet.
Yeah, no, I like when you ramble on because it gives me a lot of time to think. Like, for some reason, you are very good at just constantly talking, and I am not.
Well,
like I just have to really think and process what I'm gonna say, because if I don't, as soon as I start saying it, it's gonna blank out of my mind.
it's so much easier to talk when like I'm a fan of the band, because
that makes it just worse for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
now
nervous
I'm
as
just
shit coming to this.
For
Like,
sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
It makes me way more nervous.
Yeah, I've been nervous since last night. Like I saw you guys on stage, like, wow, I'm talking to that guy tomorrow.
Yeah. I was nervous, man. Talking,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, talking, it's just, I'm terrible at it, but I try my hardest every time we're in this podcast, and pretty sure, like, just because of it, I'm better at talking to people.
Right.
Like, anytime we interview any band, I just feel like I get so nervous.
Mm.
And
Oh
I'm
my
just
God,
getting
yeah.
better at getting over it.
Right.
Like, right now, like, my hands are just so clammy. I'm just like, God, I'm dying over here. That's why I asked him to hold the mic. I'm like, no, I can't hold it anymore.
Yeah.
I need to
Take
let
this
go.
from me.
Yeah, please. Like, that's why I was saying, like, being in a band and on stage, I'd probably, like, have a breakdown. I'd be
Yeah.
like, oh, no. Way
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah, I feel you, man. It like playing music like helped me get through a lot of like
Yeah.
social anxiety, like growing up and stuff, you know. So it's a double-edged sword, right? You get nervous as shit, but then it helps you like
Exactly,
be more
yeah.
social and stuff, you know.
Yeah, it's like just facing a fear.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone has a fear of public speaking, I believe. You
Straight
know?
up, yeah.
Like I had one, and
Mhm.
you know, here we are doing a podcast, and
Here we are.
I'm in a band. We just played our first show, and you know, I'm doing all these things that involve like talking to, you know, hopefully for this a large group of people, and shows. So
Growth, man.
yeah, seriously. I wanted to ask, do you have any stories from tours, shows that stick out to you that like you'll just sit around drinking a beer, and be like, hey, listen to this story that happened to me this last tour?
The crazy ones.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's this one. There's one that sticks out that is hilarious to me. That this is my go-to. So I don't think I've told it like in an interview at all. So this will actually be the first time I've
Oh, it's
told
the
it. Like,
exclusive.
yeah. But it takes place in Ybor, Florida, which is like pretty close to Tampa. There's this venue there called the Orpheum, and they have a bunch of chickens out back. That's irrelevant to the story, but you know, but it's cool fact, you know.
Yeah.
But so I'd heard about this guy just years prior, you know, just from other bands that have played there. That there's this guy there that would he licked people's shoes, and I was like, that's so weird. And I just kind of you know kept touring and just kind of forgot about it, and you know.
So you were told this before you played a show at this place?
Before we like years before we ever played.
Someone
at
just
this
gave you a
place.
heads up, like,
It was
never
like
played
big
that.
old foreshadowing.
Yeah, and so I had known about it, but I just had forgot about it at this point. And so me and Isaac are actually just chilling outside in the van, like out behind the venue, and this dude walks up and you know like asks for some money, and we're like, no, like we don't have any money or whatever, and he was like, oh, that's cool, man. And then like the doors open in the van, I'm sitting in the passenger seat. He's like, what kind of shoes are those? I'm like, oh. I'm like, oh, they're, you know, like this, and this, like whatever shoes I was wearing at the time. And he was like, what do the bottoms look like?
How dirty are they?
Yeah, and so I flipped I'm sitting in the passenger seat, and I like flip my foot around to where like the bottom is facing out of the van. And before he could even realize what was happening, he just nosedives and just straight like toe to heel like licks the bottom of my shoe.
What the fuck?
And I just look at Isaac and look at him, and then he goes, "You want me to get the tops too?" And I go, "No, I'm good." He walks away, and I look at Isaac and I go, "That was the guy."
Holy shit.
That was the guy that licks shoes. And Isaac was like, "Oh my god, yeah!" Like,
Wow.
And we just realized that we had met the guy that licks shoes that we had heard about. You know,
That's crazy.
I think I would have let him do it again just to record. Like, I need proof.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody would ever believe me.
No
I'd
one
be like,
believe
yeah,
me.
you can do the top if I can record.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my
Can I
God.
pull my phone out real quick? Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you can
my
do the
God.
other shoe too if you want. Just let me sit here.
Yeah.
Did he look like a super homeless guy? Like,
He was no. He looked young. I mean, he looked homeless, but not like super homeless. You know, like just maybe he'd not showered for a couple days or something. He was
Okay.
a younger person. Like he didn't seem out of place or anything. Just I don't know. He got me.
He just blended in, yeah.
He got my ass.
Even struck by the shoe licker.
I know. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
That's
That
a good
is
one though.
crazy. No, that's a
it's
great
a fun
story.
one. Yeah.
I'm gonna think about this if I ever go to Florida. And I'm
Yeah.
just gonna hunt. If anybody ever comes up to me for money and it's
Yeah.
like, hey, what kind of shoes you got? I'll be
What
like,
was
oh,
the-
I've
what was
been
the
waiting
place?
for you.
Where was it?
It was called the Orpheum in
The
Tampa
Orpheum.
or Ybor, Florida.
All right.
Ybor, Florida. I know we're taking a
Ybor.
trip to, you guys.
All right,
Yeah.
bet.
We gotta find this guy. We gotta get him on the podcast.
Are you the shoe licker?
How many bands do you think you shoes you licked?
Yeah, what's the
No.
most famous person shoe you lick? You ever lick like Corey Taylor's shoe?
Holy
That's
shit.
just like his way of getting an autograph.
Yeah.
He licked
Yeah,
his shoe.
on his tongue.
Yeah.
I licked your shoe. Can I have an autograph? No.
No, that is
Even
an
less
autograph.
now.
No, he just has the dirt from your shoe on his
That-
tongue.
that is-
Oh,
he
yeah.
signed
Oh,
his
fair.
stuff.
That was that was the most unique story I think we've ever gotten.
Yeah. Well,
The shoe licker.
yeah, the shoe licker.
Oh man.
Some say he's He's still there to this day.
You can't even get mad about something like that.
No.
You just have to just...
It's just
Live
so
with it.
strange. It's
The
just like,
audacity he has to actually do it. You just have to give it to him. Just
I think I gotta respect it.
there's respect there. Absolutely.
Like, wow, he had the balls to do that shit.
I wasn't even expecting it. Like,
I knew. The thing is, I knew. I should have known. I should have realized. But
Yeah,
he was
like,
sneaky.
What kind of shoes are those? Oh, those are nice. Let me see the bottoms. Gotcha,
Boom.
bitch.
Yeah. Like I turned over, no hesitation, just zoop.
Yeah, get his lick in.
Holy hell. What a guy.
Yeah.
Respect.
I don't even know where to go from that. Oh my god, that's a lot to take in.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here, like I just keep imagining the situation, like what I would do if I was there, like how I would physically.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything. There's
I was just
nothing
dumbfounded, like, okay. All right.
It's crazy. And now we got the inside scoop in this. This is going on the TikTok.
Yeah.
Like,
This is going on the TikTok.
yeah.
You sound like an elderly person.
Oh, this is going on the TikToks.
The internet.
Yeah, the interwebs.
You know, social media doesn't make sense to me at all in general. So I probably am an old person when I talk to them. When I talk about it, like I run the Twitter, I'm just terrible. Like literally, Chris had to call me the other day. I completely like butchered a band's name. I did it at like 5 a.m. I woke up and I was like, "Fuck, I didn't post."
What did you call it? It was really the band that's like the first
yeah.
on tonight, Life
Oh.
Itself. He butchered the name.
Yeah, I don't know
was
why.
like-
I was sitting there and I was thinking, I don't know what the fuck I put.
Life, death, or something like
No,
that. It was
no.
something completely
Yeah, it was
different.
something completely different. I did it at 5 a.m. then I fell asleep and then I wake up and Chris called me. He's like, "Yeah, you got to redo that." And I look and I'm like, "Oh my god."
I do have to redo that.
Yeah,
I'm
and, like,
sitting there and I feel bad. I'm just like, oh no. Hopefully nobody saw that from the bit.
yeah, and like I hate being on social media so much, but like because this podcast, like I have to do it. Like I message so many bands, like, "Hey, please just like give us a chance, you know, come on our podcast." And like I'm so blessed with the people that take their time, like especially you know, on like a crazy tour like this,
Yeah.
that
Thank
you
you,
have the
man.
time to, you know.
I appreciate the opportunity, you know?
Yeah, no, it's great. Like we get so many. I'm just like an asshole now. Like, oh, we get so many bands. No, we get like a lot of like local bands. We get like we've had national acts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Lorna Shore,
Mhm.
which is like I'm such a fanboy, and of course I'm a huge fanboy for Kublai Khan. So it's like a blessing that we get to do this on
Yeah.
a given day. You know.
For sure.
I can
Thank
do-
you, man.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, you know, I get to, you know, interview the band, that I can get to go enjoy a show with them after.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
got
be.
some questions.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, lay it on us.
Yeah. So can you break down some of your tattoos?
Oh, for sure. Are there any specific ones?
I think I saw R2D2 over there.
Oh, yeah, there is R2 right there. It
Oh, that's sick.
says
Beep
Beat
boop.
Boot on the banner there.
It's pretty
And,
self-explanatory.
is that a crane? That bird?
Yeah, it is. My friend Micah did this one. He works at Modified in Sherman, Texas. I believe he's moving to Tulsa, though, to tattoo somewhere else.
Oh.
There you go. Shout out.
But
that
yeah,
guy.
this one, all these three are him. These are the only ones he's done on me. But our old bass player has done a few on me as well. Not the safest thing to do. He had a tattoo gun and we just went crazy, you know, like you do when you're 19 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking to get a lot more tattoos. I only have one right now. I got it done. Fucking expensive as shit. It was $600.
Oh, yeah.
So not going back to that place. But yeah, I got a bunch I want to do. Like I want to get like stupid ones too.
Yeah, no, for sure. That's all mine are on my legs, and they're all just kind of goofy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, is there a reason you got them all on your leg? Just like if you ever want, just like I can hide them real quick.
Yeah, I mean, this was the first one actually. A friend of mine who is actually, she's a tattoo artist now, so I won't say her name because she would not appreciate me telling people that she stick and poke this one. But yeah, she did this. I was in my old band. We all did this on our legs, and then from there, I did, our old bass player did this one for Kublai Khan, and then he didn't realize it wasn't black ink, and it ended up being gray wash, so it looks like shit. You know,
Looks fine to me.
thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, no particular reason. It just started there, and so that's just kind of where I kept it. As far as tattoos go, I do want to have more, and venture out from my legs. But it's one of those things where when I have money, I'm thinking of computer games or gear. You know what I mean? Before I'm thinking of tattoos. Well, right now I've been playing the Pokemon Unite game on the Switch, the Pokemon MOBA. Because on PC, I played Heroes of the Storm a lot. I played League of Legends. Not so much Dota, but I was a mobile player. But during this time, this pandemic, I was playing WoW a lot. And the Shadowlands came out in November of 2020, and I just I started a guild with a couple of friends of mine, and we cleared the first raid of the expansion on Heroic and everything, and did that, and then the guild kind of died because 9.1 took so long to come out.
Yeah, I see a lot of people like are upset with WoW right now. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's
but,
Blizzard
they're
as
moving.
well.
Oh yeah, Blizzard with the whole stuff. But I've heard like a lot of people are moving to like Final Fantasy. What is it? 13, 14 online.
Yeah, they just took forever to put out 9.1, and it's kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. Like, it's just, they implement all these systems for like progression, but it's really just so you're busy, so you can't not play, you know what I mean? So you like have to play a shit ton every week because it resets every week, right? And you want to get your shit done so you're caught up, because if you don't do it, you fall behind. Like, it's a scam.
Yeah.
And then you got to keep paying money every month to play.
The
But
membership.
I mean, it got me. You know what I mean? It's fun. It's fun whenever you like take it for what it is.
Yeah, I
but
never got into it.
there's definitely like shit about it that's not, what
How's
I'm.
the Pokemon MOBA? Because I saw one guy, I don't know if you know Moist Critical on YouTube, like he did this thing where he just, because you can buy like power-ups, and he just leveled up like a Gengar to max level, and he went in a game and he got like 40 kills.
Yeah.
And he's just destroying little kids. He's like, if you have money, you can just destroy everybody in this game.
Gengar's broken also. Or I think it's been patched out now, like to where it's less broken. But you could like, the whole deal was he has like a blink for one move, like a teleport that damages as well. It does a shit ton of damage. And then he had this other move that like shoots like a projectile and it poisons people.
Oh,
and
okay.
if you blink on someone that's poisoned, it resets the blink to where it doesn't go on cooldown.
Oh, okay. That's
And when
broken.
you're blinking, like, you're invulnerable for the most part. So you're just blinking and killing people, and just nobody can hit you, and it's just a nightmare to deal with. Yeah,
That's why I can't play like any game like that, like League or anything. I
Is
get
it
so
really
angry.
close to League? Because I despise League.
Oh, League's like the way more like harder, like more adult, like MOBA. As like Pokemon's pretty like lighthearted. Like the thing about the Pokemon MOBA is it's pretty easy to play the Pokemon. Like it's pretty easy to kill people, like to kill people and stuff. But they don't really matter. Obviously, like the score is what matters, and scoring your points. But I don't know, man. Not to talk shit about randoms, but some people are just dumb as hell. Like that play those games, like, and they'll like you'll pick your role and they'll pick their role, but then they end up just doing your role, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, we're gonna lose because of you.
I feel like that's playing any game anymore with like randoms. That's why I just don't do it anymore. Like
Straight
any game
up.
I ever play, I have to play with friends. Just people just.
Yeah, you can carry to a degree, but there is a point where somebody's got to be a little competent,
Just carrying the whole game and your whole team's just doing terrible. It's just tilting. You're just like,
for sure.
How do you keep yourself busy on like a nice long tour?
Well, I did bring my Switch.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you probably have a Switch or something.
I did bring my Switch. The thing about that game is you have to be online in order to play it. You can't like just play against bots or anything, just like practice. But I brought a book as well. I've been reading like this book series that my friend put me on to. A lot of the time I'll just sit on my phone and read about just whatever I feel like reading about, whether it's like Lord of the Rings or a specific game, or like I just like when I get into stuff I dive in super hard, and I just want to know everything there is to know about it. So,
yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, so I'll just read it, like I'll just read about Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like, what are other people doing? Like, what how many frames does this move take?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
yeah.
How long am I invisible for?
Exactly.
How many frames? What is the startup delay?
Exactly.
You need to know everything.
Yeah.
I was asked to go on tour with a band. I'm not gonna say because it's not official. In January, and they're like, "Yeah, you could stay in the van and stuff, and we're gonna go to New Mexico." And I'm like, I'm nervous as shit because I've never gone away for that long.
Yeah.
What are some tips you would give to someone who's going on like a 2-week tour?
Don't overpack. Don't overpack. That's a big one, because some people overpack and then it's just obnoxious for everybody. I don't know. Be ready to sleep in a van. Shit. Like, I hope you can sleep in a van. Because,
we'll find out.
That's like the true test, right? Like, that's what kills people, and makes people not want to do it anymore, is just being in a van for that long.
I can sleep anywhere.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, luckily, but I've definitely been around people that just aren't built for it, But yeah, just take it in, Just be there, Don't worry about leave like your problems at home, like just have a good time, because as we learned over this past year and a half, it can go away at any point,
yeah.
you know.
Just like that.
So enjoy it, because you know not everybody gets to do that kind of thing. You
Yeah.
know? Whether you have anything to show for it or not, like that's life experience, and those are stories that you're getting. You know, those are memories that you're building. So hold on to that.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Make sure you have a toothbrush.
Oh my god, yeah.
More than one pair of underwear.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, I pack underwear.
That's the thing. Bring underwear and socks, because you'll probably be re-wearing your pants. You'll probably be re-wearing shirts, like for a couple days at a time. But bring underwear and socks,
that's the
because that shit
necessary.
will get you gross. You know.
Yeah, oh my god. I pack
Planet
underwear like I'm
Fitness.
gonna shit myself 5 times a day when I
Yeah.
go places.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Planet Fitness will let you shower there a lot of the time if you go late without a membership. So if you need a shower and you don't have a place to stay or anything, just go to Planet Fitness. They're
Shout out
everywhere.
Planet Fitness.
Yeah, straight up.
That's cool. Do you guys have anything else you just wanted to ask?
Oh no, I thought you were about to ask something.
Oh, I mean, I don't.
My whole thing was
I just
like we were
ramble on.
talking about video games, and now my mind is like set on.
I could talk about games all
Yeah,
day.
so
Talk about
that's
some
fine.
games.
There's a jackhammer outside.
Yeah, someone's fucking going ham.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing out there. Yeah, the hammer. Whatever.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry. That's my shitty pun for the day.
I see what you did there.
Yeah. Is there any? Have you ever seen any Kublai Khan on like those like Guitar Hero mods?
Oh,
No,
like
I
Clone
haven't.
Hero?
I haven't
Is that
seen
what-
those.
Yeah, Clone
There is,
Hero.
I think.
Yeah, I'm
There's
pretty
gotta
sure
be.
there is.
Yeah.
You guys
That's
have,
it.
I think I had some before my hard drive shit the bed.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's guys that have tabbed out your guys' songs for Clone Hero.
Hell yeah, that's badass
Let's
actually.
just do it and put it on YouTube.
What? Like,
Just,
play
we'll
the song?
play it. Yeah, we'll play it.
Oh,
Whatever it is.
I mean, sure,
What do you
yeah.
think it is? What do you think? I
They're
think
probably
it's the
pretty
hammer.
easy to be
No,
honest.
No, they're not.
Oh no,
They're
no,
always
they're
expert.
like
They're-
expert
yeah.
and ridiculously hard. Like they overchart them on purpose, so
Yeah.
there's notes that aren't really there. So
Right.
they're just fucking going ham on the
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah, they're probably easier on the real guitar than they are on that game.
Have you ever tried to play Guitar Hero? Like, are you good at it?
I'm okay at it. Like, I mean, I at the practice spot that I share with my friends, like back home, we have Guitar Hero 2 on the PlayStation on a TV there, and we'll like play. But when I was a kid, like I'd play on Expert, but I didn't do like Through the Fire and Flames or anything like that on Expert. Like, I could do most of the game, but not all the game on Expert.
You think it's harder to like play that? Sometimes you're just there, just like these 5 buttons
Yeah.
feel a little bit harder than a real guitar.
Yeah,
right
right.
now.
Some songs are for sure harder. Like, you
Through the
know,
Fire and Flames, like it looks.
nah, I couldn't play that on the real guitar or guitar.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. When you guys started like writing your songs, like you guys obviously have like beat down fucking songs, just like real headbanging shit. How did you know that's like the sound you guys wanted?
It's violent, you know. It makes us bop our heads, you know, like because that's really what we're going for, is just music that we would listen to and music that we like, you know. Obviously, we like other styles of music as well, but like when we were, you know, playing music, like we want to be a heavy band, so we want people to go crazy and
Music you shake your ass to.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But like in a
Music you
smart
shake your ass
way, you know.
Yeah, that's what Josh and the Machinist said. Shout
Yeah.
out. But yeah, because like when you hear like that chugging, you're like, yeah, I want to move.
I
You
want
know?
to
Yeah.
dance right now.
Yeah, I want
Yeah.
to jump. I want
wanna
to
twist
dance.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
I think for sure we like want to do it and be heavy and shit, but not in like a very like a super predictable or a super
Yeah.
obvious way, or like it's just breakdowns. Like we like to make it heavy in like a smart way with like riffs, you know, or non-traditional like kind of quote unquote like breakdown style things, you know. It just kind of happened, you know.
Yeah.
There's someone staring through the door.
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Matt.
Hold
Oh,
this
it's
way.
Matt.
It's Matt the vocalist. What a guy.
I didn't even realize until I looked. All I saw was his hat. He was just looking down, like
Yeah.
trying to open the door.
I didn't realize it was locked. My bad, man.
But yeah. What was I gonna say?
Just waving a minute. I didn't know it was locked. My bad.
Lost my train of thought. Son of a bitch.
Train of thought completely gone.
Yeah, fucking derailed. Son of a bitch. Ask a question.
Oh, that music was supposed to help you remember.
Oh no, you fucking ass. You know what? Actually, I'll ask. What is your personal favorite song that you wrote?
Ooh.
On the spot.
Boom Slang.
Oops. Oh yeah.
Boom Slang. Yeah. I love that song. That song just happened as well.
Yeah, that's a
like,
great song to
really?
end with too. that you guys ended
Thank
with
you.
yesterday.
Thank you. Yeah, we wrote that in the studio, and we were like writing, and we were all a little like frustrated, you know. And they went to go get food, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay and like try and write something, and they came back, and it was there, you know.
Yeah. just a feel good story with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Does that song have the most views on YouTube? I think.
Boomslang? I think the Hammer does.
Oh, the Hammer.
The Hammer.
Hammer is the #1 song on most platforms.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I know a lot of people recently, like, on TikTok, I always see things about bands because it obviously shows what you like. And
Yeah.
whenever I see something about you guys, it's like someone reacting to that video.
Really?
Yeah, and it always, like, TikTok, whenever I see metal stuff, it either has, like, a little amount of likes or it always has, like, 500,000 likes for, like, no reason.
Totally.
Yeah, and it's just people reacting, and they're just like, oh, it's people don't even listen to the music. They're like, oh, I respect this and this. And I always find it so cool.
Yeah, totally. I don't have a TikTok personally, but like the people I've talked about TikTok, it seems like the algorithm is like absolutely insane, and it's like very good about putting stuff that you're actually into. So it's cool, like, you know, you get things that you would react to, you know, and you get things that you would be into, whether you are super into the music or not. You know, it's at least something that interests you. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool.
Yeah. But we're out of time now. Don't want to take up too much of your time. You know, you got to show up play tonight. You got to get in the zone.
For sure.
So, dude, I appreciate this so much.
Yeah, thanks for having
This
me.
is great.
Man.
Yeah.
It's an honor.
Yeah.
See you later at the show tonight.
Yeah,
you know?
appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
All right.
Can't wait.